Um, but as I mentioned, they play the Lynx and the Timberwolves are in the process of getting some new ownership. Um, the they've more or less figured out. It looks like they more or less figured out a deal, right, for the sale. And I think it's just a matter of it being approved by the NBA proper, and like some just general procedures to start moving things along. It'll probably mean certainly for the Timberwolves, it'll almost certainly mean like a new front office. Like that tends to be how these things go. Not always, but like it's fair. But like that's kind of common.
That needs to happen. That needs to happen.
Yeah, you kind of got to. I was gonna be like they drafted like Anthony Edwards, but I'm just like I don't know that was kind of an easy decision. I'm not sure if that saves you.
It's not like their players pan out either. Like I need something to work here, and you haven't been. Clear it out.
Yeah, I mean, Conley Towns is what essentially in the same position that Devin Booker was in pre this year. So it's just like a high level of talent just being wasted away. But fortunately for Devin Booker, he got a Chris Paul, and for the Timberwolves, they assumed that D'Angelo Russell would fill some type of betterment role, which is true that he did, but not to the level that they were hoping, assuming. And all of a sudden, Anthony Edwards is going to be good in a couple of years, but in the next couple of years, when Anthony Edwards is good, hopefully Karl Anthony Towns doesn't just dip out before that time. You know what I mean? So it's I don't know. The Timberwolves in a weird situation. I'm not even sure. Like the management is a long-term change. Like it's going to be better for them in the long term. In the short term, nothing can be done. The short term, they are screwed. But 5 years moving forward, after this year, that's when they should be getting when Anthony Edwards hits his prime, that kind of stuff, that they can hope to keep him around and add around him. Because Karl Anthony Towns is a lost cause. He's gone. like when his contract is up, he's gone. Right? D'Angelo Russell, he's a can he be classified as a journeyman? Like at this moment, he is on the verge of becoming what would be known as like the Chauncey Billups role, right? The journeyman.
Those are high level journeymen, though.
Exactly.
I'm like those are high level. I'm not saying he's not necessarily, but still a high level journeyman.
No, high level journeyman, but he's really really good. So he would be considered a high level journeyman. But still, I don't foresee him staying. I don't foresee him staying in Minnesota for a significant amount of time. You know what I mean? So he's out. Karl Anthony Towns is out. Anthony Edwards all you can do with. So this is gonna be like a long term fix. But new management's not gonna do anything. If you're in Minnesota, sorry, but your team's gonna suck for a little bit. Like whoops. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Also, no one wants to go. Minnesota's also not a destination town. So it's like, what will the owners bring there that they can like entice free agency with? You know what I mean? Like the only reason Cleveland got people is because LeBron was there, and they barely got people. Like
correct, they didn't get people while LeBron was there. That's why he left the first time.
So it's and the last time and the second time they were there, they got there from drafting and trading. Kevin Love trading, Kyrie from drafting. So they're gonna be in the exact situation. So I'm not sure what new management really does, or new ownership, I should say, really does. But it looks good.
They have to trade Cat.
Oh, they're definitely gonna have to trade him because they're not leaving him on the table and getting nothing in return. There's no way. So they're gonna trade him. Now, when are they gonna trade him? I don't know. Who they gonna trade him to? Also don't know. But they're gonna trade him because if they don't trade him, like it might end up being one of these situations where his contract's about to be up, then all of a sudden he puts down a list of teams he wants to go to, and at that point we've all seen it. It can either go really well or really sticky. Now it's gonna be new ownership, so it's going to go really well. Because they don't want that stain on them immediately because that's a stain. That's a hard stain to clean off. So they don't want that immediately. So it's gonna go well for Karl Anthony Towns. Now, Karl Anthony Towns, he should say, "I want to go to any other team but this team because they're all better." You know what I mean? But he's gonna end up going to a team that he wants to go to, just because of optics, I guess is the word, and but there's no way that they'll just let him leave on his own free will. They're training him 100%.
Quick question: you trade Cat. Are you looking for an established star, or are you just getting draft picks? Because I almost think you should just ask for the bag. Especially if you're waiting on Anthony Edwards to become like an all-star superstar, I think you should just ask for the bag.
They're just gonna get draft picks. They're gonna get draft picks to pick around him. They might get a veteran, a veteran, but like no one of any substance or true substance.
To get DeMar DeRozan, bro.
Right, they're not getting by no true substance, but they're probably gonna get draft picks and get like players that like are young, athletic, not really skilled players, that kind of thing. The basic package we all see that a lot of these players get. You know what I mean?
All right, I'm gonna tell you what it is. This is my prediction. He going to the Spurs. The Spurs need a new big man for Pop to mold for one more year before he get completely out of here. They're gonna trade Keldon Johnson, DeMar DeRozan, 3 first-round picks, and a second. That's my prediction.
Very specific. I don't know what to say because that's wildly specific. I can't even make a like. I don't know how you came up with that off the bat, but all praise to you. But that's mad specific.
Bro, that's the only thing that makes sense. I can't think of like anywhere else that makes like a ton of sense. And I'm not about to do this exercise right now in person outside of that one because I would just like to see it happen because it would make me feel like a genius. I'll be okay with being off with like draft picks or something. That ain't gonna hurt my feelings.
But yeah, like Phil said, it has to be draft picks, right? Because if you're waiting for Edwards, you like getting a bunch of veterans isn't gonna help you. Getting a dude who can like help set like a proper locker room atmosphere.
Yeah.
And like good team culture or whatever, it would be worth like getting back, assuming you could, or like just getting a dude in free agency or something. But like, it's like doing a win now move is like, it would be bad.
Yeah.
It would be very bad. We've seen this before. It would be very bad. Once again, Calvin McGowan, hope you enjoyed yourself. If you are watching on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, leave something in the comments. You can also listen to us wherever you listen to podcasts. If you made it this far, once again, thank you. I hope you got a lot done of whatever it was you were working on while listening to this. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day.